So an administration clerk, a sales rep, and a manager are all headed out for lunch together. They're walking down the street and they happen to notice an antique oil lamp. Well, they've all seen fairy tales before, so they know what to do. They rub it a little bit and sure enough, poof, big puff of smoke and out comes a genie. The genie takes a look at him and goes, all right, well, you guys know the protocol, you know the routine, I got to grant you 3 wishes, so I'll give you 1 each. The administration clerk steps right up, me first, me first, me first. I want to be in the Bahamas driving a speedboat without a care in the world. Genie's like, all right, Bahamas, speedboat, yeah, poof, gone. The sales rep steps right up. Oh, me next. I want to be on the sandy beaches of Hawaii with my personal masseuse, an endless supply of pina coladas, and the love of my life. The genie's like, oh, okay, yeah, Hawaii, that's real, original, romantic, whatever, poof. So he's gone. Now he looks to the manager and says, all right, you're it, 1 wish left, what is it? Manager says, what do I want? I want those 2 back here right after lunch. Moral of the story? Always let your boss have the first say. This crow spends all day sitting in the top of a tree, relaxing, chilling out, and this little rabbit's been watching him, and he comes to the bottom of the tree and he goes, I want to do that. I just want to sit around all day and do nothing. You think I could do it? And the crow's like, yeah, sure, whatever, go for it, hang out. So the little rabbit, he just sits down, he relaxes, and just as he gets all nestled in and all comfortable, a fox appears on the scene, jumps on the rabbit, and eats him. Moral of the story? If you're going to sit around all day and do nothing, you better be very, very high up. The turkey was just hanging out, chatting with a bull, and the turkey says, I'd really like to climb up that tree over there, but I just don't have the energy. And the bull's like, well, here, why don't you eat a little bit of my dung? It's just full of nutrients and protein, and it's like steroids. And the turkey's like, yeah, I guess I could try that. So he goes over and he pecks at a little bit of the dung, and sure enough, he starts feeling pretty good, and next thing you know, he's up on the first branch of the tree. So this goes on for a few days, and every day the turkey pecks a little bit more of the dung, and he gets a little more energy, gets a little higher up. By the 4th day, the turkey's feeling really good. He pecks a little bit of that dung, he's all the way at the top of the tree. He's up there for no more than 5 minutes. Local farmer sees him, shoots him, blows his ass right out of the tree. Moral of the story? Bullshit may get you to the top, but it won't keep you there. Little bird is flying south for the winter, but he got a late start. His electronics weren't working as they should, or his calendar was off. Something happened, but he got started too late. So as he's flying south, it's getting cold. So cold he ends up freezing in midair, drops to the ground right in the middle of a field, frozen. He's like, oh, well, I guess this is how I go out. And as he's laying there, this cow wanders by and takes a poop right on him. Bird's like, oh, this day's just getting better and better. But then he realizes that the cow dung is warm and it's actually starting to thaw him out. He's like, oh, how fortuitous was this? I'm going to be saved. And he's getting warmer and warmer, thawing more and more. He's getting happier and happier. He gets so happy he starts singing a happy song. Well, as he's singing this happy song, a local cat happens to hear the sound, comes over to investigate, sees the bird there, digs him out of the poop and eats him. Moral of this story? Not everybody who shits on you is your enemy. Not everybody who digs you out of shit is your friend. And possibly most importantly, when you're in deep shit, it's best to just keep your mouth shut. Hey, listen, the Isoda, I-S-O-D-A Tech Summit, Season 3 is happening in Phuket, January 2013. This is the largest networking event. Here you share your learnings and experiences with hundreds of partners and vendors. So don't forget to register for this event. Don't forget, Isoda Tech Summit Season 3, Phuket, January 2013.
I'll make it last. I'll make it last. Whatever it takes, I'll make it last. And though the future's coming fast, fight it off to make this last.